Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Maples Pavilion as we get ready for Pac-12 women's volleyball action featuring third-ranked Stanford and Arizona. Thanks for tuning in to GoStanford.com. Kevin Hanna on the call for you this afternoon. The Cardinal coming off a clean sweep of number 25, Arizona State, 25-19, 25-18, 25-12, getting 15 kills and 11 digs from Kendall Kipp, and another double-double from Elia Rubin, 12 kills and 11 digs as the Cardinal hit 339 in that match against the Sun Devils. The upstart Sun Devils, that was their first loss of the season, starting the season 4-2-0 and 2-0 in conference play. Meanwhile, for the Wildcats, new leadership this year, though a familiar face in Charita Stubbs. We'll get into her story as this broadcast goes along. They lost in Berkeley in 4 sets to the Golden Bears on Friday. Sofia Maldonado-Diaz with 16 kills and 8 digs, and 13 kills for the USC transfer Jordan Wilson. Stanford in white, Arizona in red. Starters out there for the Cardinal. You have Elena Ogilvy checking in for who will be middle blocking today, Malia Tafungo. We have been told that Sammy Francis unable to go today. Getting a little banged up in that win over Arizona State. Katie Baird out there along with Cami Minor. And up front, Kendall Kipp along with McKenna Vicini. And there's one player hiding behind. That's Elia Rubin hiding behind Kipp from my vantage point. It's Elena Johnson up front along with Jordan Wilson and Anna Heath. Back row, Maldonado-Diaz, Joy Gallus, the libero. And number 11, Jalen Hodge for the Wildcats. Ogilvy will serve to start things off, wearing the off-colored libero uniform. She has had one heck of a career for the Cardinal. The second on the team this year with 14 aces. Good pass. Wilson going around the double block. Beautiful angle taken on that shot there by Jordan Wilson to give the Wildcats an early lead. It was something that Arizona State did not have against Stanford on Friday. There was one tie in the first set. Beyond that, 0 ties and 0 lead changes. It was just a dominant performance from the Cardinal on Friday. Good pass here. Back set Kipp goes off the block, but they're not going to be able to get a third contact. Kendall Kipp, look, anytime you're hitting around 300 on the pins, you're going to be pretty, that is a really good efficiency. And there's an ace for Kendall Kipp. That'll be her 12th third on the team. Coming into this match just shy of 4 kills per set, hitting 297. She's 1 for 1 today with an ace. Already both of the Cardinal points in this set by way of Kendall Kipp. Better pass this time. Off the slide, but really not a good angle for Elena Johnson there. Rubin, good swing. Elia Rubin, the sophomore from Brentwood, last year was all Pac-12. This year, second on the team with just a little more than 3 1/4 kills per set. Stanford's ripped off 3 in a row. There's Kendall Kipp. Continuing to serve. Overpass. Smashed down and put away by Rubin as the dig couldn't be controlled. Charita Stubbs with some words for encouragement. The Arizona grad who played for Dave Rubio, coached for Dave Rubio. He retired. It's Stubbs' program now. She did have previous head coaching experience at NC State. And a second ace for Kendall Kipp. But she is coaching against the number 3 team in the country today, and as Stanford is as good as they get. Just about. Won a couple of national championships under their current head coach, Kevin Hambley, who is in his 7th year at the helm. Good serve. Maldonado-Diaz tipping it over. Minor's there. Stayed up. Wilson pushing it long. And out to Rubin, going line. Elia Rubin, it's a 6-0 Stanford run after Wilson got the first kill of the match for Arizona. Have another look-see at this one, shall we? Going line, very nicely placed by Rubin, who is 3 for 3 already. This has all been on Kendall's serve. Good serve there again. Wilson off the tape. Out of system ball, and it doesn't matter. Stanford's able to convert. And Trita Stubbs is going to call a timeout. So we'll take the break. A great start for the number 3 team in the country. They lead Arizona 7-1. Back after this, you're watching Stanford Women's Volleyball on GoStanford.com. All right, out of the timeout, Kendall Kipp will continue to serve. 6 points off Kendall's serve already, and Elia Rubin, 4 for 4. Have yourself a start. Here we go. Out of the timeout. Another good Kipp serve. Wilson on a triple block, going off high hands. Jordan Wilson has been the offense for Arizona to this point. Mentioned she's a USC transfer. She was Pac-12 All-Frosh last year. Averaged 2.87 kills per set. Number 2 recruit in the country out of Hamilton High in the Gilbert, Arizona area, so she returned back to her home state. Haven Ray on service. Kendall Kipp. It's dug out by Ogilvy there. Kipp off the tape. The block standing tall for the Cardinal. That time it was Miner and Vicini. A down ball from Maldonado Diaz off the slide. Good dig by Gallus. Good long rally here. Can Arizona get a point on serve? Elia Rubin says, well, she doesn't say no yet. What a rally we got here. Wow. And it continues. Rubin finally terminates. What a point both ways. Really credit Arizona for keeping that rally going as long as it did. Finally, Rubin. She's got 5 kills already. And mention Rubin averaging more, just a little more than 3.25 kills per set, 3.27. Oh, good reaction. But there's Jalen Hodge at the net. That was a very good swing. Good pass. From the back row, Kendall Kipp. Kipp 2 for 4, 2 aces. And look, you get Kendall Kipp from the back row. Oh, watch out. That is tough to stop. So Anna Pringle comes on to serve, number 3, the La Jolla native. 7 aces on the season for Pringle. That's nearly number 8. Out of system ball here for Arizona. And beautiful placement by Sofia Maldonado Diaz. Coming into this weekend, SMD, as I'll call her for short, entered the weekend 5th in Arizona history with 129 career service aces. Also their leading attacker, nearly 3 3/4 kills per set. This is their setter, Anna Heath, serving. The lefty A lefty setter. Baird. She's coming my way. Thankfully not too close to the broadcast table. A roll shot blocked back. And there's Hodge. You know Sammy Francis, that is Malia Tafunga in there, who has played every position for Stanford. She's been the libero, she's been the setter, she's been on both pins, she has been a middle. The ultimate utility player. And Mason, her brother, did a little bit of the same for Stanford men's volleyball, and John Costi. He played multiple positions, if memory serves correct. Hodge around a double block. Great dig by Ogilvy. Over on two this time by Miner. High ball for Hodge. Tried to go around the double block, which she has had success today, trying to cut it short inside that 10-foot line, going wrist away, but sends that one into the net. Well, here's Miner. Look at Malia Tafunga there. All-American setter. Miner sending it away. Set up for Maldonado Diaz. Controlled nicely. Free ball for Arizona. High ball Baird. And the block lands out, so Katie Baird gets the kill. Baird with her first kill in 4 attacks. The Cardinal just 1 attack error. Arizona's been clean. Just 1 error themselves, but they haven't exactly been terminal. Good pass there by Gallus. Off the back set, Kip. It's Baird on the bump set. All the options here for Maldonado Diaz as she gets dug out in the back row. Over dig. Arizona's been scrappy today. Oh, nice dig there. That was Rubin. Good blocking coverage by Tafunga. Leads to the tip down for Kendall Kip. Another long rally. Arizona making Stanford earn some of these points here. That was a really nice dig by Rubin. And again, that was the key touch right there. The blocking coverage from Tafunga. Setting that up. No official stats for Malia in this one yet, and that was a big play. Oh, she almost got a solo block right there. Maldonado Diaz was able to save the rally. Going around the double. Ogilvy there. Baird off high hands. Baird again. Smashing it down. Stanford leading by 8. Yeah, quick tempo ball there. Block couldn't get set up one-on-one. It's easy for Katie Baird. Going middle, over dig. Now Arizona would have liked to have taken advantage of that. And that'll land in for Kendall Kip. Give her 4 kills. She's hitting .571. So she's got 6 points with the 4 kills and the 2 aces. Rubin, 5 kills, 7 digs for both her and Ogilvy already. We're just past the, I guess you call it the midpoint of the first set, since Stanford's a little past halfway to 25, assuming they win this set, but could have more points for Arizona as the set goes on. Sharita Stubbs going to call another timeout. It has been the Elia Rubin show. That was her 6th kill of the match. 6 kills, 7 digs. Watch Rubin go to work. She has been lighting it up. We'll take the break here on GoStanford.com. There's a look at Elliot Rubin. What a start. 6 kills and 7 digs. And folks, this is the first set. And we've only had 20 points total. Like, usually that's good through 2 full sets to have as an outside. He has been on fire. And Rubin was the second leading attacker on Friday against ASU. The 12 kills, 11 digs. She hit 400. Stanford hit 339 as a team. That's why you call timeout if you're Tarita Stubbs. Kind of freeze the server, ice the kicker, if you will. The first service error for Stanford. Team that's averaging just under 2 aces per set at 1.8. Hodge on serve. Good pass by Ogilvy, and it's Kip tooling the block. So Rubin with 6 kills and Kendall Kip hitting 625 as well. Stanford as a team north of 400 at 414. The net cam providing a nice look there for Kendall's 5th kill. Big block, Rubin and Tafunga. Stanford just absolutely dominating the first set. Rubin got her hands on it. Tafunga went up with her. It's the first block of the match for the Cardinal. Arizona has 1. Good pass by Gallus. Go middle. Ogilvy at full stretch. Kendall Kip cross court. (18-6). Obviously, Arizona in a time of transition with a new head coach, albeit a coach is no stranger to Arizona, and Stanford's the number 3 team in the country. Nice swing from the back row there, and Jalen Hodge getting it done for her 2nd kill. She matches team high honors with Jordan Wilson. Gallus on serve. That was long. Trying to serve tough to that back line and overshot it by a few feet. So Ogilvy. With Stanford with 21 digs in this set. Give you an idea of just how incredible that is. Stanford averages 13 digs per set on the season. So, air it right back. Maldonado Diaz to serve. She's from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. 3-time, she's had all Pac-12 honors of some form each of her first 3 years. Back-to-back all Pac-12 honorable mention honors. There's Vicini. McKenna gets her first kill. Kendall Kip now. Pac-12 Player of the Year in 2022. Good serve. Johnson tips it long. Rubin one-on-one. Gonna need more than one blocker to stop Elia Rubin. 7 kills, 7 digs. And she's on pace for, forget a double-double, which she had in the last game. She's on pace for a 2020 match. Here's Kip again. Oh, tape service. And that did hit the floor. And that is her 3rd ace of this set. Stanford out hitting Arizona 469 to 94. Another ace. Back to back for Kendall Kip. Now I was doing a Portland Santa Clara volleyball match. Yeah, just last weekend, September 21st, and I saw a player on Portland get 4 straight aces. Can Kendall match that? That's the challenge. Well, there's 3 in a row. Whoa. And we're on set point already. Can she make it 4 straight aces? She has 4 aces this set. 10 points in the first set for Kendall Kipp. Go along with her 6 kills. Kipp. Overpass. Good night. Elia Rubin. Who else would finish off the first? 8 kills, 7 dinks, and a block for the sophomore from Brentwood, California. And Stanford clinical in the first set, 25-8, as they hit 485 as a team. Wow. We'll take a break. Come on back with a second after this on GoStanford.com. All right, coming back for the second set, which will be coming up in about 50 seconds or so. Stanford destroyed Arizona in that first set. Look, you know these programs are in 2 different phases of their development. Stanford's a well-oiled machine. Arizona's got a first-year head coach. 485-94 in attack efficiency in favor of Stanford. The Cardinal with 5 aces in the first set. Outblocked Arizona 2-1. And Elia Rubin, 8 kills, 7 digs, and a block in that first set. Kendall Kipp, 6 for 9. Those two, a combined 14 of 19. They have a better than 700 attack efficiency combined between the top 2 hitters for the Cardinal. 2 kills apiece for Jordan Wilson and Jalen Hodge on the other side of things. Arizona actually had the lead at 1-0 after the Jordan Wilson kill. And then Kendall Kipp reeled off 7 in a row. Hodge will serve to start set number 2. See Rubin there. Rubin Gets it back from Minor and got a touch of the block. So the strong play continues. They got a good one going in Berkeley right now. Cal up 23-21 in the third set against number 25 Arizona State. They split the first 2 sets. They got an interim head coach. Sam Crossan resigned during the summer. Cal was undefeated in non-conference play as Rubin tried to cut it inside 10 feet, missed wide. Your first attack error. I guess she is human. Cal defeating Arizona for their first conference win. They really didn't play anybody in non-league action, but still went undefeated. Nice block. And block stays strong. The Cardinal taking a 2-1 lead. And quite honestly, this is one that Stanford probably expects to sweep Arizona. I mean, if you're going to sweep the number 25 team in the country, you figure, you know, transitive property, you should sweep an unranked team. Maldonado Diaz powers it through the block. But there were points where Arizona really made Stanford work for it in the first set. Again, no more Dave Rubio, who was there for 31 years. He was the second volleyball coach in Pac-12 history to 500 wins. From the back row, it's Kip. Tips it inside 10 feet. Wow. He led them to a Final Four in 2001, did Rubio. And Tarita Stubbs was on that staff. 20 NCAA tournaments in 31 years. 8 Sweet 16s, 4 Elite 8s in that 2001 Final Four. That's what Dave Rubio did. Rejected by the tape. The Wildcats, a closer set to start the second. They were down 5-1 through 6 points in the first. It's 3-3 here in the second set. Haven Ray on serve. 5 digs for the back row Wildcat. Piccini politely taps it over. McKenna has her second kill. Cardinal retaking the lead, and Anna Pringle will come on to serve. Played in 39 sets this year, already more than she played all of last year. 24 in her freshman campaign. Good serve there. Hodge over the double block, and Jalen Hodge with the kill. Arizona, much better second set. Now this is by far the best team. I shouldn't say by far the best team they played this year. They've played some really good teams, including Wisconsin. There's a service there. And Wisconsin's the #1 team in the country. They also took Washington State to 5 sets. And Washington State's #7 in the nation. They have just 1 loss on the year coming into this weekend. So they have faced good competition. But they saw a different level from Stanford in the first set. Kendall Kipp blocked. Hodge there along with Elena Johnson. Good work. Now the Wildcats up front. 5-5. Saying that Stanford probably expects a sweep, but Arizona's not going to go down easy. They're not expecting to get swept. Put it like that. Kendall Kipp. Back set here for Baird. The block is there again. This Arizona block has really come to life here early in the second set. A couple of them in this set, and Arizona has an early second set lead. Getting a point on serve there from Anna Heath, and the lefty setter will serve again. And there's an ace. Well, you can't expect to win 25-8 every set. That's just not going to happen. Heath with that service ace. It's her team leading 18th of the season. Ogilvy, good pass that time. Out to Kip. Quick tempo ball, gets blocked, sends it over, off, and wide of the mark. Arizona with 4 straight points. And here come the Wildcats. Been a tough start to the season for them, but look, they took a set from Wisconsin. They took 2 sets from Washington State. There's every reason to believe on their side that they can take a set at least here, despite that rough start. Swing goes a little wide. Just, you see a first set like that, takes your breath away. Great serve there by Baird. It's going to be a free ball. Stanford has a big opportunity to get a point on serve, and Malia Tafunga provides it. Going middle, Malia Tafunga with her first kill on her first swing. Stanford. They've scored on 61% of their serves today. That is a huge number. Of course, obviously, tilted by that first set. Kip flips it over. Oh, Cami Minor, good effort. That was a heck of a swing there by Jalen Hodge. Didn't look like she was going to be able to do much with that, but Hodge now with 4 kills to lead the Cats. She also has 3 blocks, matching Elena Johnson. Those two have been a nice tandem at the net for head coach Charita Stubbs. Back set, Kip, yes. Another thing about Arizona, look, not only did they lose their head coach, they lost their starting libero, Kamili Hiapo, who averaged more than 4 digs per set. They lost their starting setter, Emery Herman, who was at about 9 assists per set. They lost their great middle blocker, Ziona Fellows, who averaged more than 1.4 blocks per set. So they're replacing a ton of talent and a new head coach for the first time in more than 30 years at Arizona. So a lot of overhaul for the Wildcats this year. Take a look at that replay of the block for Rubin and Vicini. Stanford has leveled this thing up. Not for long. Jordan Wilson puts Arizona in front. Her 3rd kill. She hasn't been set a whole lot recently. Again, she had the first 2 points for Arizona off kills. She's only been set 6 times. Hodge, 13 attacks. Maldonado Diaz, who is their leading attacker on the year, with 15 swings. This is Ava Tortorello coming in to serve. Out to Rubin. There's kill number 10. Now, she's been stuck on 7 digs for a while, but she's got the first part of that double-double down now. Oh, wait, Ogilvy, 9 digs to lead the Cardinal in that department. Ogilvy on the season, 3.78 per. And that number figures to go north. Maldonado Diaz long on the swing. Been a rough game for Sofia Maldonado Diaz to this point. Hitting negative. Just 2 kills. 3 errors in her 16 attacks. So Stanford reclaiming the lead here in this competitive second set. And Kendall Kip has her 6th ace of the match. Going to town. She entered today with 11 aces. Last year she had 43. Off the tape, and there's another one. So this is her second. She's had 3 big service runs, and Charita Stubbs is going to call timeout. Let me take a look at Kendall Kip. The ace there. She's got 7 service aces. There's one of her 8 kills. So another one of those aces. It's been the Kendall Kipp Show for the Cardinal as we take the timeout. Out of the timeout, Stanford 13, Arizona 10, and Stanford has scored 4 straight. Arizona had built a little bit of a lead here in the second set. They were up 3 at one point in this set. Serve joust, and Rubin will help win the point for the Cardinal. Arizona had a 4-0 run to go up 8-5. Stanford has taken control of this set. Still time for Arizona to make their way back into it. But when it's Kendall Kipp on serve, it's been tough for them to get her off the service line. She has had 3 monster serving runs, and this is her second service run where she's had at least 3 aces. Nearly had a 4th. Yeah, she had 11 aces coming into this match on the season. She has 8 through the first 2 sets today. It is incredible. Sofia Maldonado Diaz on serve, and it's served long. Elia Rubin, 11 kills, 7 digs, 2 blocks. The dump works nicely for Anna Heath. I was going to say, might have been a little too forceful with it. It did go right to Kipp, but put a lot of force on it, and Kipp couldn't control. Haven Ray serving from Peoria, Arizona. Not to be confused with Peoria, Illinois. 42 sets played this year. Wore number 19 last year as a freshman. Now wearing number 8. Baird gets it back. Cardinal not exactly in system there. Over dig Kipp. Back set Maldonado. Diaz rejected. That's Baird and Vicini. Vicini has been such a good middle blocker for this Cardinal team. Well over a block per game each of her last 3 seasons. She's a block per set. Well, yeah, game set. 1.37 blocks per set coming into this match. Her 5th year on the farm, getting the medical redshirt in 2019. She could, in theory, come back for 2024. Because of the spring 2021 season, everyone gets a COVID do-over. She gets the medical redshirt in 2019. Here's Joy Gallus on serve. Arizona still hanging tough within 4. Kendall Kipp going off the block. Her 9th. 9 kills, 8 aces. I wonder how many kill aces double-doubles there have been. I'd imagine it's definitely not something you see every day. Cami Minor to serve. Already 17 assists for the setter. Johnson at the net for Arizona. Elena Johnson, her first kill. And Heath will serve. Johnson becomes the 5th different Wildcat to register a kill today. Heath is one of them with that setter dump. Service error there. Look, that's what you have to do if you're Arizona. You're going to be fine with a few errors here and there because you have to serve Stanford tough. You have to try to get the Cardinal out of the system. As otherwise, Kendall, Kip, and Ruben are just going to tee off on you. And Katie Baird, who's serving right now. And that landed in. The first Cardinal player not named Kendall Kip to get an ace today. It's the 9th of the match for Stanford. Baird. Hodge gets it back. Minor's there. Set her out. As Kendall Kip rolls one over. Maldonado Diaz. Again, Ogilvie taking the second contact. Perfectly placed for Kip, who goes line and finishes. Stanford up 7. R1 have a word with Cami Minor's tying her shoe right now. Brig Beatty, I should say, R2. And hopefully Cami Minor's okay. Stanford's going to call timeout. Kendall Kip. Ace. After ace. After ace. After ace. She's got 8 of them in this match, and Stanford up big in the second set. Seven-point lead for Stanford in the second set, and the worry is Cami Minor. I didn't see what happened to her. Right now they are retaping her right foot. I saw her down to a knee tying her shoes and thought that she was just tying her shoes. Did not realize. You can see they're taping that foot up. And we don't want to. I'm definitely not going to speculate as to what exactly the issue might be, since I didn't see it happen, but you can clearly tell it's something in the there's something right there. Whether it's a foot or ankle, not entirely sure where the exact issue is, but that would be a big loss for the Cardinal. If Cami Minor looks like she wants to play, though. Yeah, it looks like she's going to get back out there. Well, yeah, because I didn't see anyone else kind of joining the players on the court huddle. They were leaving a space for a setter. I mean, in theory, you could have Tafunga set. course, Kelly Velarde is your backup setter. You have Tafunga blocking today, but she has also set. Big round of applause for Cammie Minor and the crowd making some noise. I think they're actually making some noise because our ribbon boards and big screens are saying make some noise. 21-14, here we go. Katie Baird still serving. Overpass. Tafunga makes it 22-14. Aaliyah Tafunga with a couple of kills. She's 2 for 2. She'd only played one set all season, and it was against ASU. Not sure how long Sammy Francis will be out for, but certainly figures to get more time. Tafunga. Maldonado Diaz, good up by Baird. Rubin. Roll shots it. Gallus there. Baird, the dig. Ogilvie for Rubin. Oh, it takes a tour of the tape. Somehow rolls over. Arizona does well to keep the rally going. Rubin, no doubt about her there. Nelia Rubin with 12 kills now. Stanford has soared away from Arizona in this second set. We're down 10-9. It has been 14-4 Stanford since. Baird, part of a 4-0 Stanford, or a 5-0 Stanford run right now. Free ball for the card. Too easy for Tafunga. Cammie Minor with her 19th assist. And the fans are going to stand as the card is at set point. 24 serving 14. It's been a nice service run for Katie Baird. Ooh, this is, great effort by Gallus. Knocks over a board. And Rubin splits the double block as Gallus tried to hustle back into the play. Knocked over a Stanford Athletics board behind the area of play. Couldn't get back in time. 25-14. You see that hustle from 12 in the white libero shirt. Couldn't quite get there, though, as Rubin gets her 13th kill. We'll take a break. Stanford up 2-0 on Arizona. You're watching Stanford Women's Volleyball on GoStanford.com. get ready for the start of the third set. Stanford took the first 25-8. They take the second 25-14. Cardinal, a lot to celebrate in this one, including the 8 aces of Kendall Kipp, which Regina Verlinger just told us, the great Stanford Volleyball SID Sports Information Director, ties a rally scoring era record. Catherine Plummer, the great Catherine Plummer. I was just thinking about those two in tandem earlier today. As you look at Kendall Kipp's stats over the years, and they're just otherworldly. Last year, she averaged 4.5 kills per set and hit 319. Like, you just don't get that combination of quantity and efficiency. It does not exist. And like, I was thinking, who else had stat lines like that? Catherine Plummer did. So, obviously, two of the best players to come out of this program in recent memory. As we start the third set, Maldonado Diaz, that was a really good idea there. Just setting one to the back corner. Arizona, for the second time today, takes the first point of a set. Joey Gallus on serve. Back set Kipp. Rubin, no. High ball. Wilson around the double block, and Arizona with the first 2 points of the third set. Well, this definitely showed more fight in that second set. They were up 10-9. Stanford went on a 5-0 run. Didn't really let Arizona back into the set from there. Gallus serving. Rubin, get out of the way. Elia Rubin, 14th kill. I wouldn't want to try to dig that. No, thank you. Kipp. Good serve. Wilson, way long, no touch. Stanford draws level. And again, it's on Kipp's service. She's had 3 really long service runs. Gets another point on serve. Ooh, good serve again. And that's long. Stanford is scoring on 63% of its serves, which is just out of this world good. A point scoring percentage of 20% for Arizona, meanwhile. It's actually 64% now for Stanford after that last point. Wilson, big dig, Ogilvie. Stanford out of system. Wilson. Very nice swing there. Stops the 3-0 Stanford burst. Ogilvie in double digits with digs now. I believe she's at 11 once the stats update. Vicini off 1 foot. And McKenna Vicini with her 3rd kill. Ogilvie, 10 digs for the moment, I should say. As Elia Rubin will serve. Good serve. Oh, good swing. Oh, Wilson, she's hitting 364. Had a nice match. She'll come out as Haven Ray comes in to serve. So the sophomore was the #2 overall recruit. With a nice afternoon to this point. Off the tape. Kipp, back row. Block got a piece of it. Off the slide, Elena Johnson, over dig. Johnson, no. Back set for Kip. Kendall Kip terminates for the Cardinal. It would be awesome to see her get the 10 aces somehow. Have the kill ace double-double. Taylor Bevan's going to come on for the first time. She's played in 14 sets this season. Hodge sent back. Hodge with the kill. Hodge with 6 kills to match Jordan Wilson. There's 2, both hitting very efficiently. Hodge at 294, Wilson at 364. The rest of the team not so much. Over on 2, whoa, that faked me out. I thought that was a quick ball to the pin. It went over. Ghetto Boy said, my mind's playing tricks on me. That was very deceptive from Cammie Minor. Back row, Maldonado Diaz dugout. It's Baird. Oh, Ogilvy there. It'll land out. Man, Arizona has been scrappy. Oh, this match hasn't really been close. Been multiple points like that. So Heath, sophomore from Murphy, Texas, last year, second on the team, 34 aces. For serving specialists. Again, they have Emery Herman as their setter. Arizona gets a point on serve, takes the lead. And that's happened about 1 out of every 5 serves for the Wildcats. And they get another point on serve. Hodge hammering the overpass. Anyway, Arizona State and Cal going to be going to a 5th set. Cal was up 2-1. Arizona State took the 4th, 25-21. That has been a close match the entire way through. Big 5th set coming up in Berkeley at Haas Pavilion. Kendall Kip going cross court. She's got 12 kills. Baird will serve. Baird had it was her service run that put it away. It was 18-14 when Baird went back to serve. And then they went on she served out the set. That was it. Doesn't have a long service run this time. Hodge with the kill. Heading from the right side that time. Hodge will go back to serve. Jalen Hodge, senior from Queen Creek, Arizona, was all Pac-12 honorable mention last year. She was just under 3 kills per set. She's just over 3 kills per set this year. Rubin. Great set by Minor. 25 assists for Minor. 15 kills for Elia Rubin. Look at this. So Ogilvy will serve 11 digs for the Cardinal libero. 7 of them came in the first set. This goes to Rubin, tipping it. Rubin. Minor takes the first contact. It's set for Kip from Ogilvy. And Kip and Vicini combined for the stuff to tie this set up at 9. This was around the juncture where Stanford started to walk away with the set. And set number 2. Here's Ogilvy. Back set, Maldonado Diaz. Starting middle blocker. She's an outside for Arizona, but she was starting middle blocker for Mexico for their U18 team at the World Championships and the U20 World Championships back in 2019. Here's Gallus. Good pass. Kip. Oh, good up by Gallus. Keeps the point going. I was getting ready to say a kill for Kip. But there's the kill for Kip. Just came one swing later than expected. Credit to Joy Gallus for prolonging that point. Kendall Kip with 13 kills. And she'll serve. All right, can she get to 10 aces? That is the question. She's at 8 right now. She was going for number 9. Tape service gets rejected. One way to get to 10 aces, play a 4th set. I'm sure that is not on her mind. Maldonado Diaz, serve. Hodge, oh, good effort there. Ogilvy and Minor both going for that first contact, prolonging the rally. Wilson gets the kill. Arizona hanging around longer set by set. They're up 2 with Maldonado Diaz serving. Their second leading ace person. She was the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year back in the 2020 season. That was played in spring of 21. That year they didn't change sides for COVID purposes. It's hit over. Cheney slowed that swing up. Rubin, no, yeah, they say a touch at the net. Or was deep into the net. That could have been it. Either way, Stanford within 1. Rubin gets credit for the kill, her 16th. Rubin will serve. She's got the double-double already, 16. Whoa, what a serve. Arizona, you get a pretty good swing out of that, all things considered. Off the slide. Yeah. It works for Elena Johnson. Well, we might get to 15 without a timeout. Probably set your clock to it. Be the first time in this match. As Haven Ray will serve with Arizona up 2. Kip! Reach back for that one for 14th. Thunga back in. The rotation brings her to the front row. Devin serving. Pass off target. But it doesn't matter. Jalen Hodge just unloaded on that. And Nicole Briggs back on. Arizona middle blocker with a couple of blocks today is, you'll see Ava Tortorello from Chicago, Illinois. Played 40 sets this year with 4 aces, 4 airs coming in. They go out to Baird, and she finds the floor. Great swing. By far the closest set we've had today. By the way, in the 5th set, Arizona State off to a hot start. They're up 6-2 on Cal. Of course, those schools faced in football yesterday. Cal winning 24-21. Stanford and Arizona meeting football last week. Arizona winning 21-20. Right here on the farm. Kip going line! What a swing. And this thing is tied up. 15 kills for Kendall. Wrist away. Thing of perfection. Pass off target. Block got a piece of it, slowed it up just enough for Ogilvy. Nato Diaz gets there. Go out to the pin this time, and Hodge tools the block. Go. How is that point Stanford? That block landed like 6 feet out. To be honest, folks, I don't understand it. I don't think Charita Stubbs understands it either. That wasn't close. I'm going to keep it here for a second. I mean, if memory serves correct, Hodge tooled the block, and the block, here it is again. Look, the block is nowhere close. And look, Hodge realizes she has the kill. I think they just missed it. Unless there's something I didn't. Unless Hodge going to the net, I don't think so. So they're challenging this, which, yeah, it's a good idea. Because this should 1,000,000,000,000% be Arizona's point, unless I am missing something. You could tell by really both sides' reaction. Like, Stanford wasn't celebrating. Jalen Hodge kind of pumped her fist, was getting high fives from her teammates. Ball was nowhere close to landing in. I could be missing something, folks. Look, I wouldn't put it past me to completely screw this one up, but look. Oh, are they saying it touched Hodge on the way back? I didn't think so. Maybe that's what they're. Oh no, it doesn't come close to Hodge. Now does Hodge touch the net? I don't think so. Where does she land? I mean, you can tell by the Arizona players' reaction. They're like, oh, yeah, sweet. Way to tool the block, Jalen. Give us the lead. 15-14. We'll go into the media timeout. Up 1. And you can tell by Charita Stubbs' reaction, like, what is going on? Like, I don't like questioning officials because they know the rules about 12,000 times better than I do. But to me, they just missed this one. This is taking entirely way too long, too. Yeah. I mean, we could have told you this 4 minutes ago, folks. At the end of the day, they got it right. And that'll take us to the media timeout. 15-14. Arizona with the lead. Ogilvy, a really nice dig there. She's got 14 digs, Elena. Look at her diving all over the floor. Big reason why Stanford's up 2-0. We'll take the timeout. We are back for more third set action. Update you on that Arizona State Cal match in the fifth set. Cal's fighting back. They're down 8-6. So here we go. Arizona serving with Heath, the setter. Stanford didn't really handle it well. Baird. Maldonado Diaz. There's Kip on the tip over. Another long rally. We've had a few of these today. Maldonado Diaz landing in. What a swing. The Wildcats have eyes on a fourth set here. Rita Stubbs, the head coach. Big-time player at Arizona. Kip, tool in the block. 16-15. Rita Stubbs, by the way, the first player in program history to record 300 kills, 300 digs, and 100 blocks in a season. Led the Wildcats to back-to-back Sweet 16 appearances as a 4-year starting middle blocker. Here's Baird. Good pass that time by Gallus. Perfectly pushed. The placement on some of these shots for the Wildcats have been really, really good. Jalen Hodge there. He's got 11 kills. Look, Arizona's hitting 188. It's not deplorable. It's not grotesquely bad at all. It's just a little bit below. I mean, it's below average, but it's not horrendously below average. Stanford's hitting 398. And more often than not, they are getting a point on serve. That's the difference. Ogilvy, 15 digs, 5 assists, serving it away, and Wilson missed it. Spun it left. Ogilvy, again, we're tied up. Miner with the up. Kendall Kip. And there was a whistle. I believe a net violation on Nicole Briggs being the issue there. So Stanford takes the lead. That'll be credit for a Kendall Kip kill, her 17th. Ogilvy. Oh, good serve. Alice does well with it, and Maldonado Diaz gets the kill. That was nice. It has been a quiet afternoon for Sofia Maldonado Diaz, but that was a really good swing. 6 kills, 6 digs. Gallus. Pringle on the pass, and Kip on the kill. 18 of them for Kendall Kip. Cardinal with the lead, trying to close it out in this set. Overpass, Cami Miner, looking like an outside hitter right there. 20-18. Look at this. Arizona's going to call timeout. Cami Miner. Oh yeah, she's a starting center, but she can hit. You see the Cardinal starting to find their way into this set, trying to close this thing out. Up 20-18 in the third. Looking to put the finishing touches on the Wildcats. All right, Stanford 5 points away from a sweep of the desert. Trying to take out Arizona State and Arizona in a combined 6 sets. Kendall Kipp serving into the net. 20-19. Wildcats by far their best set in this one. Arizona State did earn the Bay Area split. They took down Cal in that 5th set 15-9. There's some other Pac-12 scores after this point. Maldonado Diaz on serve. The pass. Rubin is terminal. Other finals, Utah sweeping UCLA in SoCal. Washington winning in 4 sets at Oregon State in a big match, top 10 battle between number 6 Oregon and number 7 Washington State. The Cougs winning in Eugene in 4 sets. Washington State has had a great volleyball program the last 7-8 years or so. On the back row, Maldonado Diaz. Net violation on McKenna Vicini. Avon Ray will serve. So those are your finals. And then in the 3rd set, Colorado and USC. The Buffs and Trojans split the first 2 sets. Serve goes off the tape. Back set for Kendall Kipp. And Kipp gets the kill. Could she have a 20-kill match in 3 sets? It is possible at 19. Hitting 444. Again, hitting 444 on 36 swings. It's unreal. Bevan, just beyond the 10-foot line. Pretty easy serve for the Wildcats to deal with. Arizona gets the kill. There was also a lane violation on Julia Blashoff in number 21. Freshman from Carlsbad. There's Tortorello. First set for Blashoff. Gets the pass there, gets it back, tips it over. Arizona with a chance to tie right here, and they will. Jalen Hodge with her 12th. Arizona trying to make the afternoon a little bit longer for the Cardinal. Tortorello. Minor tips it over. Over on 2 from Cami Minor, who's got 3 kills, 34 assists, and 8 digs. So Minor serving. And it's a winning time here for the Cardinal. Good pass. Oh, but nobody there to take the 3rd contact. Big mistake for the Wildcats. Will Tarita Stubbs use that final timeout? She will not. So here we go. Minor serving for the match. Oh, just rejected by the tape. Arizona still alive. And still on their feet for match point number 2. Heath to serve. Ogilvy on the pass. Blashoff for the win. No. Hodge dug out. Nicely done by Rubin. Kipp. Joust back to Stanford. Kipp again. Briggs slows it up. Maldonado Diaz. Oh, good blocking coverage by Heath. Hodge. What a rally here on match point. Kendall Kipp. Good night, Wildcats. Kendall Kipp. Who else would finish it? A 20-kill performance for Kendall Kipp in 3 sets. 25-8, 25-14, 25-23 as Kip hits 425 on the afternoon. 20 kills, 8 aces, 2 digs, and 2 blocks for Kendall Kip. With the win, the Cardinal improves to 11-2 overall, 4-2 right here in Maples Pavilion, and 4-0, most importantly, in Pac-12 play. That keeps them in a tie for first at the moment with Washington State. Meanwhile, Arizona dropping to 5-10 overall and 0-4 in the Pac-12. They got a team high 12 kills from Jalen Hodge, go along with 4 digs, 9 digs for Haven Ray, 22 assists, 6 digs for their setter, Anna Heath. Some other totals for Stanford. Elia Rubin, just a great match. 17 kills, 15 digs, 2 blocks. The setter, Cammie Minor, had to tape that right foot up, but it didn't slow her down. 35 assists in just 3 sets, 8 digs and 3 kills for her. Katie Baird with 6 digs, 3 kills, 15 digs, 6 assists for the libero, Elena Ogilvie. A big thank you to our entire crew, led by the one and only Ethan Cardoza, Daniel James Howell directing, Eric Rogers, PJ Reyes, Peyton Jenks, Dan Sherry, AJ Coco, Sam Hudson, Sierra Miller, and Tenolian Bell. Big thank you to all of them. I'm Kevin Anna saying sayonara from Stanford. Final score, final time. Stanford 3, Arizona nothing. 25-8, 25-14, 25-23. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to Stanford Women's Volleyball on GoStanford.com.